What it do, bedtime crew? Hey man, listen, I'm back with another presentation. I finally have come back, and I'm here to talk to you about the biggest Chad in every UFC division. Okay, I had to pick one, Giga Chad, that is ruling the division. Okay, and I'm gonna talk to you about what a Chad is and what a Chad isn't, and then we're gonna get into my list. So the first thing I want to talk about, what is a Chad in the UFC? All right, that's a very important thing to define. Let me just move this because I might just get rid of it for today because I'm the best editor on YouTube. All right, I'm gonna move that. Best predictor as well, by the way. That last card I went crazy. But what is a Chad? Okay, because that term gets thrown around a lot, right? But to me, you're not cringy, or if you are cringy, you just embrace the cringe. You just accept that you are a cringy person. Obviously, all of us are a bit unself-aware at sometimes. Sometimes we're just straight up embarrassing, and the more that you accept it, the manlier that you are, right? You got to be vulnerable. You got to be real, right? You can't be putting on a persona, but you can't be weak. Okay, you can't be a little crybaby soy boy, dude. All right, so that's not going in. All right, you got to embrace masculinity. So that means being built fucking different, dude. We're going to talk a bit about physique in these. We're going to talk about how they're built, you know, the things that they're overcoming. Obviously, you don't want to be a criminal, but that's quite optional. You know, sometimes the biggest Chads in life are criminals. And we can't really judge people for their mistakes. We have to kind of let people be better men, you know. So I will be putting John Jones on this list. Yes, he did commit a hit and run, guys. But like I said, that happens to the best of us. I committed a hit and run last week, and, you know, I've learned from it. Okay, and I don't know who this last guy is, but he's probably more athletic than fucking half the middleweight division. Let's be real. So let's get straight into this shit. Let's go flyweight division. I'm going to go with Manel Karp, dude. All right, now Manel Karp is a Chad because it's very hard to be one at this victim weight and height of 125 pounds. That's victim weight to me. That's easy pickings to me, dude. Right, but even though he is a tiny little man, he still manages to be based as fuck. He's a Giga Chad. He doesn't give a fuck. He says what he thinks. He pulls up to the division, immediately gets number one contender. Doesn't have to earn his spot. That's beta as fuck. If you're like fighting proper contenders and trying to get ranked, that's beta. Just show up and demand the number one contender and lose and still be ranked. That's real fucking Chad shit, dude. This guy is way manlier than Kai Kara France. Look at this little fucking guy, dude. Tell me this guy's a Chad, bro. This guy's always trying to look angry and then he gets fucking beat and he cries, dude. This guy's not a Chad. This guy is. He's gonna mog Kai Kara France to 293, all right? Manel Karp, Giga Chad. We move on to the Bantamweight division. There's a lot of Chads at Bantamweight, but you know who I'm going to pick. I'm picking Merab. I don't give a fuck, dude. Merab Dvalishvili. What a Chad. This guy, what a Chad this guy is. Okay, clearly he's hitting Nina Drama. Clearly he's hitting that. Okay, dude. But listen, this guy's clearly the fucking best fighter in the division. He doesn't even want the belt. That's alpha as fuck, all right? He values his bromance over championships and money. Alpha rejects society. Like, that's just the most badass thing you can fucking do, is just tell Dana White no, and Dana White literally can't do shit. Like, literally, who's going to stop this guy? Nobody can stop this guy. He's 50-45 and everybody. He's climbing shit. He cannot be stopped. He does what he wants. Dana White can't do anything about it. Petr Yan couldn't do anything about it. Petr Yan's fans can't do anything about it. You know, the only man that can stop this guy, that can get a finish against this guy, is Nina Drama, bro. So Merab is a fucking Chad, and I'm tired of you guys complaining about him like he's not the biggest fucking alpha male in the UFC. This guy literally runs shit and nobody can stop him. That's alpha as fuck, dude. Okay, we move on to the featherweight division. It's a very obvious choice. All right. Now, I'm the top of guy. I like to think about these things. Maybe he's not that much of a Chad, but he's just in a division full of fucking soy boys. I was looking at the rankings, bro. We got Brian Ortega, soy boy. Josh Emmett, tiny. Can't fight, right? Max Holloway, skinny as fuck, surfer, cool dude, not necessarily a Giga Chad, pretty tough though, right? We've got Giga Chikadze, built like a fucking incel dude. Like, this division is pretty beta, bro, but Volkanovski stands tall. Not literally though. He is bald, he's short, he doesn't give a fuck though. He doesn't care. He lost all the weight, he's short, he's bald, and he's still manlier than everybody else in this division, dude. He's casually became the best striker in the UFC, even though he was a wrestler. Like, nobody talks about that. This guy literally just randomly became the best kickboxer in the UFC. Doesn't proclaim it like Izzy does. Just casually is the best striker in the UFC. Doesn't even care, right? Still wrestles better than half of the division anyways, right? Beats up other fucking countries to give Australia strength. You gotta love a national hero. This guy's beat up Japanese guys. He's beat up Korean people. He's beat up Hawaiians. He's beat up Americans. This guy truly is a representative of Australia. He doesn't give a fuck. And he gives motivational advice to his haters and to his fans. That's something I can really respect about Volkanovski. He's a true Chad, bro. He's on the mic after his fights. He's like, listen, even if you don't like me, stand up for yourself, yeah? Don't let people bully you, yeah? Stand up for yourself. That's fucking badass, dude. So Volkanovski is without a doubt the biggest Chad at the featherweight division. We move to the lightweight division again. A lot of competition in this division. I want to shine a spotlight on somebody that I think doesn't get a lot of credit right now. I think his stock's a bit low, but I want to give him some respect. I'm going to say Beneil Dariush is a bit of a Chad. Now, listen, right? Obviously, there is Charles Oliveira, there's Islam Makhachev, but I like Beneil Dariush because he's more humble than these guys. He's more humble than Charles. Say what you want about Charles, we all love him, but he has got a bit of an ego now, right? He's still a cool dude, still a humble dude, but Beneil Dariush is as humble as it gets. He literally forgives people that hate him. He doesn't even hold it against you. I don't know why people hate him. He's literally such a nice guy. That's not a troll at all, right? But look at the Chadness of this fucking guy, dude. He cares more about his family than his fighting. He doesn't even worry about selling fights. He's just like, yeah, I just want to hang out with my daughter and my wife, to be honest, and I want to drive my Tesla, right? Walks around dressed like a fucking dad, has a dad bod, refuses to get in shape or get cool tattoos. He doesn't try and fucking like act like something he's not, dude. Literally had to get nerfed by God, bro, because he had to eliminate Charles, so he had to nerf Dariush. Otherwise, Dariush would have stole his shine, right? But otherwise, when he's not losing to Charles, he's KOing people out cold and just walking off and just doesn't give a fuck. This guy's a Chad. He really doesn't care about anything other than his family and God. And you know what? I can respect that, okay? Because somebody had to eliminate Charles, and God did. God did. All right? So put some respect on Beneil Dariush's name, bro, because this guy's a Chad. He doesn't give a fuck. So what if he's built like a Jello cup? He doesn't care, dude. He doesn't need your validation. That's badass to me, all right? Let's go to the welterweight division now. Again, we're kind of, as we move up, I think you'll find there's more and more Chads at the heavier divisions. And that's why I like these heavy divisions, because say what you want about them. Oh, unranked middleweights fight like Make-A-Wish kids. That may be true, but they are fucking alpha males, dude. All right, and welterweight, it's kind of the same, right? We've got Nico Price rolling around, but in the welterweight division, the biggest Giga Chad, in my opinion, Shavkat Rakhmonov, dude. This guy, right? I just wanted to give him some credit because I feel like I always talk about Burns, I always talk about Blair, I always talk about Colby. Dude, this guy's got the sickest fucking unspoken riz. I literally don't even know what this guy fucking sounds like, dude. Okay, I couldn't tell you a single thing about what this guy speaks like, talks like, thinks. He still pulls, bro. He's still pulling. You know, if you take Shavkat to the club, he's hitting, bro. You know, if you take him to the club, he's pulling, bro. All right? He's got a sick fucking mullet. All right? It's a bit receding. We're not going to talk about that, right? Literally just beats the fuck out of people, leaves, doesn't elaborate. It's the most alpha shit you can do. People are literally afraid of this guy. He calls out the most bullshit matchups, right? He's trying to fight Gastelum. Makes no fucking sense. Now he's trying to fight Poirier. Again, makes no fucking sense. Nobody will question him because he intimidates betas, dude. And can we just say, sick fucking hat, dude. This guy's got a sick hat. I saw a video of him getting carried on like a chair, like he was a medieval king when he went back to his home country, I believe. Badass, dude. This guy's literally just an alpha male. He rules the world. Literally nobody can stop him. He does what he wants, doesn't elaborate, steals your girl, and fucking KOs you, dude. Like, that's the most alpha shit you can do. So, in my opinion, Shavkat Rakhmonov is a Giga Chad, a foreign Giga Chad, which is another type. I fit into that category of foreign Giga Chad. So, you know, I can relate to this guy. I'm very relatable to this guy. Moving on, middleweight division. Paulo Costa, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. How is that even a fucking question? Who was I going to fucking pick, dude? Literally, Paulo Costa, the physique of a Greek god, a Brazilian god. All right? A god. He acknowledges his steroid use. He's honest, all right? He doesn't try to lie. He's an honest, hardworking man who just happens to take some steroids from time to time, and there's nothing wrong with that, dude. Is that a crime in the UFC to take steroids? Like, who cares, bro? Just let him take a couple fucking, you know. At least he's honest about it, right? I can respect that, okay? The thing that I love about this guy, I just want to say, this guy's the biggest Chad in the UFC because he blatantly just fucking trolls, lies, manipulates, misleads the UFC, and he never gets punished. He only gets rewarded. He's like, oh yeah, I'll fight Aliskerov, and then immediately he's like, I'm not fighting him, by the way. Lets the UFC promote it, doesn't budge, says, nah, not fighting him, I'm pulling out, gets immediately offered a title elimination bout, has no ranked wins, still getting a title elimination bout, nobody can fucking stop him. He's obviously hilarious as fuck on Twitter, that's another Chad. thing. He's a humorous guy. He pulls a lot of bitches, obviously. But this guy literally makes the rules. He comes in, he goes, you know what? I don't feel like doing a weight cut. Let's do this fight at 205. Dana White says yes. He comes in, he's like, you know what? I don't actually want to fight this guy. I want to fight number one contender for the title shot. Fuck it, let's do it. This guy runs the fucking UFC. He's like Marab. Nobody tells this guy what to do. He tells them what to do, and nobody will stop him. So he is the ultimate fucking Giga Chad. He's probably the guy right now on this list. He's the reason I made this list, dude. Nobody's going to tell him shit, dude. All right? Moving on to the light heavyweight division. Now it gets a little bit more obvious who it is. Can I just say light heavyweight? Obviously, it's Yuri Prochazka, but this is a Chad division, dude. We've got Blachowicz up there, who just casually fucking steals, like, ropes from, like, you know, incidents. I'm not going to say it on YouTube, right? Blatantly just admits, yeah, just give Uncle Ive the belt if he's fucking crying about it. I don't care. I'm just going to go fight somebody else for it, right? We've got Alex Pereira, who will literally knock you out stone cold and just be like, Choma, just doesn't give a fuck, stoic as hell. But Yuri Prochazka, dude, this guy is a Chad. Gets injured. Most fucking soy boys like Aljamain Sterling, just postpone the fight, guys. Make an interim belt. This fucking alpha male just says, you know what? Take it. I'm going to come back and get it anyway. I don't care. Just take it. Straight up. Just doesn't give a fuck. Proceeds to murder Glover Teixeira. Murders fucking Dominic Reyes with a spinning elbow. Doesn't give a fuck. Goes home. Screams in the woods. Goes for a swim. Nobody questions anything he does. We all just respect and admire this guy. He is a true Chad. He is a Sigma. He doesn't care what anyone thinks. Nobody can physically overpower him. Therefore, nobody can tell him what to do. That's how the real world works. At least in my world. If you cannot overpower me, you cannot tell me what to do. So, Yuri Prochazka, this guy is an absolute fucking alpha male. And this is a guy that I model my life after. I want to be like Yuri Prochazka, okay? Last one, heavyweight division. Now, I know what you're saying. Isn't the heavyweight division full of fucking, like, blubbers and, like, lards? Yes. But there is one that rises above the pack. The pigsty, if you will. Sergey Pavlovich, dude. This guy he's Russian as fuck, which is a huge fucking important piece of this puzzle. But all he does, he wakes up, loses all his money on gambling, and then beats the shit out of fat people, bro. He literally, you know, I can relate to this guy heavily. You know, this guy has a lifestyle that I really want to live. And I think a lot of us can agree that we at least know a Sergey Pavlovich or want to be like a Sergey Pavlovich. Where your life is nothing but staying up late, gambling, and beating the shit out of people, and sometimes having the shit beat out of you. But yeah, Sergey Pavlovich, dude, this guy is a real embodiment of Chad activity. He puts beta fat people in their place, beats the shit out of them, doesn't elaborate, leaves, spends all his money on gambling. This guy's a Chad, all right? So this is my list. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm trying so hard not to cough right now. Holy fuck, dude. Fuck, mission failed. Listen, boys, let me know what you think of my list. Did you agree? Did you disagree? Let me know down below. Who am I missing? Who did I put in that doesn't deserve to be there? I want to hear everything in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go follow me on Instagram at Bedtime MMA, because I am going to release the tape, all right? Go see my Instagram story to hear all about it, all right, boys? I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.